Hello, my name is Jenny Martinez. I will be your math online instructor. Welcome to this course. The reason I'm making this video is not to go over the whole syllabus, but to show you what this program looks like, how it works, and what you will be doing each week. After logging in, the first thing you'll notice is the course home screen. You'll get this when you log into the Martinez Math 125 Distance Online course. At the top of the screen, there's a calendar, and the calendar shows you when things are due. Like, for instance, there's a homework that is due on August 29th, and there is a quiz due for Chapter 1 as well on this Thursday, August 29th. Then, it will also show you when things are available, when lessons become available. Right now, I've only have the first 2 weeks of material up, and it will show you when week 3 becomes available. Chapter 3, that is. The next thing to notice is the announcements. The announcements I will get are messages from me, and I will be giving you a new announcement each week. This week, I have a welcome announcement, which is really important. This is actually from my math lab. And it has a really important one called a browser check, which you need to do. It allows you to install the plugins needed to view the materials for this course, the math, the videos, and etc. So make sure you do this before you do anything else. There's these other 3 are optional. There's how to enter in answers. There's a couple of places you can see that, but that's what that is. There is a tutoring services. The tutoring services is through my math lab. We also have our own tutoring services at Pierce, which is in my syllabus, or you can come to my office. But this service right here allows you to do it online. The first 30 minutes is free. After that, you do have to pay. So it's through my math lab. You can click on that if you're interested. There's also a 5-minute online survey, completely optional if you're interested in helping the My Math Lab company. The next one is from me, and it's to read the syllabus and start working. You need to click on the course map button on the left. So that's what we're going to do right now. So if you look on the left, there's these buttons, and the first one we're going to do is course map. That is the most important. Under course map, you'll get a new screen, and you'll notice you have these weeks, right? That's what we're going to be working on each week. The very top of the page explains the same thing that's in the announcement, how to enter answers, the tutoring services, which is the same on the announcement page. Then it says the following is important information, work through each bullet. And the first bullet is what I was talking about. Make sure you finish each assignment in the appropriate week button on the left. And by the way, the secret to any math class is to practice. So you need to do practice math every day and work on the assignments, not the night before they're due, but days before you do, so you can get plenty of practice. The next bullet, syllabus link. If you click on that, and I'll go ahead and click on it, it's a little bit different than the syllabus link I emailed to you, because that was a sample syllabus. This is the actual syllabus, which now gives my actual office hours and exact dates. So make sure you go to that and read this over very carefully. I'll close that. The next one is the videos. There's 2 parts of this video. I'm right now doing part 1. So you make sure you finish part 2 before you go on to the next item. Scrolling down, we have an orientation question link. You need to do this. This is a orientation of how to enter in answers, use the math palette, and the graphing tool in the My Math Lab exercise. It's going to help you with the math. You have to do this before you can start week 1 and the assignments in there. Once you've done all these, you can start working on week 1. So let's do that now. To do this, you go back to week 1, and let's click on that. The first thing you'll notice is that week 1 is on chapter 1, And the assignments, we have in red, everything below is due by August 29th at 12 midnight. That is this Thursday. Every word underlined is a link, so you just click on it to begin. We've already done the syllabus, so I'll skip that. The next thing I'm going to do is the discussion board. Each week I'm going to have a discussion, a new discussion. This week it's just introduce yourself. So let's go ahead and show you what that looks like. So if I go to the discussion board and click on that, this is the week 1 discussion. Week 2 discussion will be at the top when that is due, when that is available. But in this week 1 discussion, we have 2 tasks. Task 1 is just tell a little bit about yourself, and that's due on August 29th. And it says to do this, click on the respond button. This is the respond button you click for doing task 1. Task 2 is you respond to at least 2 other students' posts. You can read the directions on that. But to do that, what you're going to do is you have to look at the student post. The only one here is mine because it's before the semester started. So let's go ahead and click on mine, and you can read my little post. And to respond to my post, you can click on respond. You do not have to respond on mine. You can respond to another student's. I did a little video here so you can see what I look like. When you are done with this, we can go back and click on week 1 because that is the week that we are working with. The next thing is watch videos and do homework for chapter 1. So let's go ahead and do that. So you get a list very similar to the calendar. Here's the list that was on the calendar. Notice the due dates are the same, August 29th, 11:59 p.m. To go to the first one, you click on the very first one. And here it is. First thing you notice, you cannot get to the questions without going to the they're not available. You cannot click on them. And it says questions that are not clickable will become available when you view the required media. Over here, this is the videos, the media that I'm going to make you do before you do the questions. This one is on integer exponents. Sometimes you'll notice I'll say Jennifer Martinez videos. That will be me talking and me doing the video, and you'll have some of those as well. The first one is on section 1.5, so I don't have one on this section, but you'll be seeing more and more of those. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause for a second because I don't want to watch the video and then show you how to do these. So here we go. So I've paused and now came back, and the questions are magically available, so I can show you the first one. Here is the first question. So here we have identify the base and the exponent in 6 to the 3rd. So the base is the bigger number, that's the 6, and it has a pull-down menu for this one, but sometimes you do type in. The exponent is the smaller number on top, 3, and this means 6 times 6 times 6. 3 copies of 6 multiplied together, right? 6 times 6 times 6 is what that means. And then when you're done, you go to check answer. If you did not get it right, you got it right, there's a little check mark. If you did not get it right, it's an X mark. That will show you that you did not get it wrong, but you don't worry about it. You just go to similar exercise, and you can do that infinite many times. Sometimes it gives you 3 chances to enter in the question before it gives you the right answer. After 3 times, it will give you the right answer. But then even after it gives you the right answer, you can still click on similar exercise. So again, you can do this an infinite amount of times. When you're done answering question 1, you go to question 2. So I just click on the very top here, question 2, or I can hit this right arrow button. A lot of people get this one wrong. Are the expressions negative 8 squared without the parentheses or negative 8 squared with the parentheses equal? And the answer is, what do you think? No. So let's try now. They are not equal. Why? Because when you do not have a parentheses, the answer is negative, believe it or not. When you do have a parentheses, this means negative 8 times negative 8, the answer is positive. With without a parentheses, that just means 8 times 8 with a negative. So that is the correct answer. And I got it right. There's another check mark. If you're having a hard time with this, you can leave, you can come back, you can get help, you can have some X's there. Again, you can go back and forth as many times as needed before August 29th. You can also look on the right here. There's Assign Media, that's watching the videos again. The textbook, you can go straight to the textbook and get the answers, and read the textbook there. In this one, you can ask my instructor. That gives a message to me, showing me the screen and what you've typed in, if you need some help there. Or you can print it out and come see me during one of my office hours, which again is listed in the syllabus. So I'm going to click on Save. Once you're done, make sure you click on Save. And it knows that I've done 2, and again, I can come back to it whenever needed. So I'm going to say I'm done with that. I'm going to go to week 1. I think this is long enough because this video is now close to 12 minutes long for the part 1. So I'm going to stop here, but I'm going to continue and show you how to take a quiz and the chapter 1 quiz and finish this video in part 2.